normally do this, but I got a bone to pick with Sergio. This is obviously a ride-sharing video. What up, folks? Once again, it's your boy Tim. You know what we're about to do. So, I watched a Show Me the Money video that they were doing a breakdown a couple days ago or something of that nature. And in the video, Sergio, who I have nothing but the most adoration and respect for, love his content, love the content of both of these folks, but you folks that watch the channel may know that I was critical of a guest he had named Jeff, who states that he accepts 99% of every trip that Uber or Lyft sends him, or whoever he's driving for. He accepts 99% of the trips that come his way. In the comments on his video on the Rideshare Guy's channel, Sergio admitted he got hammered. Everybody was essentially saying he's full of shit, this is a horrible way to earn a living, and he is most likely losing money by accepting every trip. Sergio defended the guy, suggesting that any claims that this driver, by accepting every trip, is the reason fares are low is incorrect. According to Sergio, look, there's 6 million drivers out here. You can't blame it all on one guy. Damn it, we're not blaming it all on one guy. If a judge lets out a career criminal with a slap on the wrist, we say he is the reason for all the crime on the street. We're not saying that the one judge is responsible for all of the damn crime, but collectively he is part of the problem. Jeff accepting every trip is part of the problem of why they keep sending us these low-ass trips to begin with. Now, oddly enough, for Jeff, or better yet, Sergio, to defend this guy, when Sergio has out a video clearly showing he's sitting in the Los Angeles area receiving bullshit trip after bullshit trip, making it clear that there is no way I could accept this. I think he even stated in his video he was getting off for trips that required him to drive for 20 or 30 minutes that only paid $5. So obviously he realizes there's a lot of bullshit trips, but yet he's defending a guy that's accepting this shit. Now, look, we don't know that driver's numbers. I'm talking about Jeff, the guest on this channel. We don't know his numbers because he didn't state it, but he made it sound like things are going great, he's making a profit, so be it. But even though you don't know someone's numbers and you don't want to accuse somebody of lying, you know grass is not yellow. You know the sky is not purple. You don't need to see his numbers to know that these bullshit trips are happening to drivers all over the United States, if not the globe. You don't need to know that if this man is accepting 99% of his trips, a hell of a lot of them are not profitable. The only way you could accept 99% of trips and make a profit is as if someone at Uber is playing games with your algorithm and deliberately sending you special trips. If you're just a typical driver, there's no way you're making any profit taking 99% of the trips. And Sergio knows that. Sergio knows that. So to attack folks in the comments for criticizing what this driver is doing, I don't see where it's certainly if you're running a channel where you're trying to keep people on the up and up about what's going on, the Rideshare Guy's channel continues to feature material making it clear we're getting fucked over out here. So why push back on driver after driver making it clear this person is accepting the rear ending and making it sound like it's positive? Yeah, there's 6 million drivers out here, but he is one of the reasons why they can continue sending low trips, because he's obviously not the only one that's accepting every trip. Now, to Jeff's credit, he went in the comments and responded to a hell of a lot of comments, including one from me, because I stated you sound like a fucking politician. You could make being homeless sound positive the way he was talking. He stated that Uber doesn't control us. He suggested the algorithm. He had no problem with that. That Uber should not pay a decent wage. It's a company. You can't. I mean, he was, for the most part, pro-Uber. And the overwhelming majority of the typical complaints you receive from rideshare drivers, he disagreed with. He made it sound like most of our complaining is unfounded and Uber is really treating everybody all right. Yet, Sergio doesn't see a legitimate reason for drivers to complain in mass and call this guy out when Sergio's whole channel does that for us every damn week. All of his videos, most of them feature, just like yours truly, but he does a better job at it, I'll admit. It features videos calling out Uber and Lyft. But you post this guy on your channel that's talking just feeding us a whole trough of bullshit, and you call out the viewers for saying that it's a trough of bullshit? I don't get it. Let me know in the comments, did any of you folks watch that video, or in particular Sergio's video showing all of those fucked up trips, paying pennies, coming to him over and over again, and him literally narrating why it would make no sense to do them? After saying that if Jeff is doing all of his trips, hey, maybe he's making a profit. I don't think you need to see Jeff's actual numbers. Anybody accepting 99% of the trips in their market is losing money. That's just the way I see it. You're doing it because maybe you have nothing else to do. Maybe you like driving and meeting folks for entertainment. He talks about folks giving him foreign currency. Sounds like he loves interacting with the folks in his vehicle. Hell, I do too, I get that. But it doesn't sound profitable. Well, let me know in the comments. You think I'm missing a beat? Maybe I'm overdoing it. Maybe you believe he possibly could be making a profit in ride sharing, accepting 99% of the trips. What say you? As always, subscribe to the channel. See you in the comments.